What is going on, everybody? It is Quicksilver here. I am back in my world, and if you guys might notice, there are trees again. I would love to say that I'm super psyched about it and that it happened all by its little lonelies, but unfortunately I'm not super psyched about it, and it's actually a bigger issue for me than I would like it to be. So I'm still kind of trying to deal with my world rebuild thing. What I did here, and as you can tell I'm flying, so I recreated my world. I guess when you actually go to set up a new world in Minecraft, there's an option now you can recreate the world that you were playing in. And so I did that, and then I used MC Edit, and I made a copy of my base a couple of different ways. I've done it in just little parts of each little individual thing, and then just a huge giant chunk of it, including the mines and all the contraptions and all that good stuff. Not that there are many contraptions, just the chicken farm, and then pasted them into the newly generated world, which gave me all my trees back. And I thought, man, this is going to be awesome, because hopefully it will resolve the issue that I was having with the nether as well. And when I checked out the nether, sure as hell it did. I actually have an actual decently spawned nether. Everything's all hunky-dory and good. However, I have a new problem, which I will share with you. If we look down here, you see all the black spots that you can kind of see in the world? Those are all light level 0, I guess we can call them glitches that occur. I think it's got to be because of MC Edit when I bring in the chunks from the other world. So like you can see one right here. It looks like normal, but if you actually in the top left corner, if you look at the light, like right now it says light level 15 sky, 10 block. It says 12 right here because we're right next to a torch, 13 block. If I step on here, boom, it goes 0 sky, 0 block. Unfortunately, those are all legit. Mobs will spawn there anytime they want. The only way for me to fix them is to place a block down on it or place a torch on it. I've also got kind of this weird striping I just noticed here in the grass. Not that that really matters a ton. But yeah, the only way for me to fix that, and I'll show you here really quick in case you guys do something like this, because as some of you may or may not know, MC Edit is no longer being actually done. So I throw down a torch, it refigures the light, and bang, now everything's all hunky-dory, that light level's fixed. I can do the same thing here, and it applies to the adjacent blocks too. 0 sky but 12 block. This block, however, boom. So now, and for all intent and purposes, okay, I must have had a kamikaze cow from up there decide to kill himself. For all intent and purposes, my little section up here I think is safe now. I think I flew around and tried to torch out or retorch out all this stuff, but no, I didn't. That was in a different version of it where I was trying to figure out how to deal with this. So yeah, there's all sorts of craziness going on. I'll try and keep it rated G compared to the words that I would like to say about it. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. I don't think at this point, yeah, you can see it's interesting. You can kind of tell there's these really dark shadows in the corners and stuff like that. Sometimes you can spot them from directly above. They'll just be like kind of a darker patch on the ground. I'll bet if we come up here we can spot some of them. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, these are all pretty obvious ones that I would have expected to see, but maybe. Oh yeah, okay, so right here, this one right here, this little patch of grass, see how it's just like a hair darker shade than the others? I'll bet you if I step on that thing, boom, yep, there we go, 0 sky, 0 block. So I have a real problem, and that problem would be, one of the things I like to do is I like to build mob farms. I anticipated that it was going to be incredibly tough to do that in this world, but yeah, you can see right there we got creepers spawning. The only way I'm going to be able to really do that is I've got to find a way to fix all these lighting glitches. Now MC Edit has a feature in it to in theory, whoops, hello. In theory they have a feature in it that relights all the blocks, and unfortunately you're looking at what happens when you run that. So that didn't do jack. So if anybody has any other ideas on how to fix something like that, I would love to hear it. As I'm sure anyone who happens to bump into this thing and see this would probably also be interested in what is all that. Okay, I guess this is telling me a bunch of information about the tree. So yeah, so now I'm kind of newly torn. I'm not really sure what I should do here. I really like the fact that I have the world, oops, the world back here. The skeleton farm is regenerated down there, although I was able to fix that using MC Edit all by itself in my other world. So I guess to kind of give you guys a little bit more of a brief, I have a choice to make. I was able to rebuild my old world, so I have that completely rebuilt without these little goofy dark patches. I rebuilt the chicken farm over here so that it works as beautifully as this one appears to be doing. Unfortunately, we have no nether in it. So that would be choice one, is we can go back to that one and we can play around in that world. Or alternatively, I could continue to try and play in this world and fiddle fart around with some of those things that are going on in here. Now, like I said, I'm planning to rebuild this stuff anyway, probably once 1.8 is released, which I got no clue when that's going to be. So I'm kind of maybe sort of leaning towards just goofing around in this world and maybe exploring a bit and stuff like that, and actually playing this maybe in creative mode. So I think what that's going to let us do is it's going to afford me the opportunity to really show you guys some, maybe either some really cool builds or some cool farm ideas, or just kind of mess around, fiddle fart around with some ideas that I've got on things that I might want to do in here. So with that in mind, I think first thing I will show you, I found one of the thoughts that I had was maybe if I left these chunks entirely and I came back in. That's kind of a cool lava waterfall over there. But I thought maybe if we left these chunks entirely and then we came back in, we could maybe force the light levels to refigure. So I went flying all the way over this direction, just like we're kind of sort of doing here, and let that unload. But on my way, I noticed some really crazy cool fun stuff here. And the crazy cool fun stuff that we're seeing right now, other than this crazy fog, well, not really fog, I guess these are the clouds because we're so high up. This is a village, which I thought was freaking unbelievably cool. So, in spite of this world pooping out on me, we've got maybe the most impregnable village ever right here. There is no way on God's green earth that we are going to have to worry about this little fisherman guy. Oops, let me see if I can get in your house here, buddy. No way we got to worry about him now ever being killed by a zombie, because there's no way one could ever get to him. Never going to bash down that door, never going to do jack. As you can see, I did a little zombie killing over here, because when I came in here I realized that I was opening these guys up to peril. But yeah, check it out. I love how these things, I don't know, again, I don't know if the game figured their location way down there and then just extrapolated the walls up until it found ground, or what the dealio is. But man, it's really, really, really cool. And I love how it becomes zombie proof for the most part, or a lot of it does, obviously. Oh no, this guy's had a bad day. Oh man, has he already killed him? Doesn't look like he's beating the door down. I wonder. Let's look in here. Oh, doesn't look like there's anybody living there. Oh, and he's got a door that leads to nowhere. Oh, there is somebody living in there. So what's up with that? All right, let's give ourselves a little sword here, and we're just gonna help our little buddy out here. Because I don't really. Come on now. Let's give ourselves a diamond sword. Why not? So yeah, like I said, I may change my direction on. I don't know why this guy's not beating the door down. He certainly seems interested in what's going on inside there, but weird, weird, weird. Alright, so anyway, there you go. There's our first village, which I thought was really awesome how close it was to where we started out. So that is thought number one, thing one, if you will, in honor of Dr. Seuss. I thought this was pretty cool too. It's almost like a doorway down here, but it's not. So yeah. Thought one, I guess I'm just going to kind of fly around with you guys here a little bit while I'm trying to figure this out. But yeah, that was thought one, was that we could either play in this world and just go creative like we're doing kind of right now. Oh no, no. I hear somebody getting killed. Leave him alone, you cads. Oh man, try and save the librarian, the village librarian. Shows what you knows. All right, sorry about that, guys. I shouldn't be doing this while it's nighttime, but here we go. So that was thought one. Now I got to get my bearings. Where am I? That is thought one, is that I could just say, you know what, we're going to completely abandon this world and start over in, well, I guess not really. Let's try that again. Can you tell I'm thinking about 9 things at once here, guys? Anyway, thought one was, let this be creative. Let's just kind of fly around. As I said, as I mentioned, you know, we've unloaded those chunks. You can see them loading back up now, but we'll get back over there. And unfortunately, the dark spots will still be there. So that was thought one. Thought two is we could go back in the other world and play where there is literally no nether now. It is just bedrock, and I'll show you guys that in just a minute because it's kind of interesting to see. And then I guess thought number three, yeah, so you can still see the dark spots down there even in this when it's nighttime. Thought number three, I guess what we could do is I could go in creative mode off camera or something. I guess leave me some comments if you guys want some information. This might be another short video. I was actually out of town at a wedding for the last oh dear God, how long was that? I guess the last 3 or 4 days. Feels like it was longer than that, but anyway, was at a wedding, so I didn't really do a whole lot of recording or anything like that. So we may do this little short, but yeah, let me know what you think, guys. I can continue to play here in creative mode and kind of tour you around the world. We could play in the other world that has no trees and all sorts of other crazy glitchiness going on and no nether, which, you know what, let's just go ahead and go to there now. And I think this is the correct one. Yeah, okay, so no, this is not the correct one. This is a complete rebuild that's empty. So we'll get out of there. Sorry. Like I said, I've been goofing around with this for a while. This should be the correct world. I just pointed at the monitor to emphasize my point, as if you guys could see that. Okay, is it going to load? Uh-oh, I don't like that. I'm seeing the windows, dude. Uh-oh. Oh God, you guys might be witnessing a crash. Hang on, let me see if I can get this going again, and then I'll continue and maybe finally finish my thought. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, here we go. I just loaded it up. Alright, so here we are, back in the good old world, the actual one where I actually spent the time to rebuild all this yucky stuff, but we have no trees other than the ones that I have right here. So alright, let's finish my thought finally. So thought one, we play here with no nether. Thought two, we play in the world that I just showed you with the dark patches, monsters spawning in random locations, and I just go in creative mode. Option number three is we could play in that world and I could just move my base somewhere else that I don't have all the stuff already built in, which would be a little bit of a suck factor because I do have some stuff built here and I'd hate to lose it. But I don't know. Like I said, leave me your thoughts down there and I'll take everybody's comments into consideration, which there might be, you know, a whopping 4 of them or something, but I don't know. Anyway, here we are in this world. I've got a whopping 44 levels, so you know that's a ton, right? And I guess let's go in here. Since this is legit world, I have not done anything here yet, but I have the materials, so let's go ahead and build ourselves an enchanting station, because before I do anything dumb, I have 44 levels and I don't want to lose those. So that and that, and here we go. Alrighty, and I'll get rid of that guy. And I'm really kind of pissed, guys, because there we go, enchanting station. I'm really pissed because I was really starting to like the way this world was shaping up. I'm really liking how this room was built. Basically, these are on, I think, the same level as the outside blocks, so these are full blocks. So if this room were not lit, it would be possible for mobs to spawn. This room is a half a slab down, so no mobs could spawn in here even if we pull the torches out, which is really kind of cool. Our enchanting station is kind of the same way, except I lowered it down again in here for this area. So it's possible we could get mobs to spawn where I'm standing now, but I think, yeah, our light levels are... Oh, we do have a light level 7 here. So we want to throw a torch here, or else we could have friends spawning inside the house that we don't want to hang out with. Oh, I do have a torch. Sorry guys, I'm cracking up. I'll throw a torch there. I don't like the way that looks, but that resolves the lighting issue that we had, and now it's safe in here. So anyway, so there we go. Let's go ahead over here then in the meantime, and I'm gonna make an enchanted pick, and let's go with a sword too. Well, let's just go with the pick for now. I still don't have very many diamonds, and let's just pray. We are owed by the Minecraft gods, I would say, guys. We are so owed. We should get a really killer pick here, right? Come on, baby. I'm just happy to have diamonds, and I swear to you guys, I did really find those things. I think you saw me find a couple of them, but What's the dealio here? Oh, you know what? I got to go into vanilla mode because I don't have an update for my texture pack here yet. I got to get some. Actually, you know what? I might not have to do that yet. I need to update my GUI. My GUI. I like that term. It's just goofy. I don't know how many lapis we're going to have, but this is actually the first time I will have enchanted anything. I think that's where we want to put that. And then I think we want to put these here. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's right, it's going to tell us. So we'll get efficiency 4 and who knows what else. 3 enchantment levels there. Fortune 1 and efficiency 2. Ooh, fortune's tempting. But I think we're going to go with this one. Let's see what we get, kids. Alright, so it used 3 lapis, which is no big deal. And all we got was efficiency 4. Seriously. I should have gone with the other one. Now I thought we could re-enchant, but I guess we can't. Alright. Well, there we go. We were owed by the Minecraft gods, and they're still giving us the shaft. I can't believe it. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to leave this guy here now. Actually, let's put it in a better place. Let's put it over here. This will be my little temporary storage area. Looks like I have an extra arrow. I'll throw that down here. And yeah, man. Okay. So, alright, I promised I would show you guys the nether, and so let's go ahead and head down there. It's crazy we're not in creative or anything like that, so yeah, I guess we have to watch that little goofiness. Oh, go, 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 you laggy nether. Man, it's gonna pop us back if it doesn't hurry up. I think we made it. I think we're out of it. I don't like the sound of that. All I know is I didn't kill him. Don't get pissed at me, boys. Yeah, see, we've got so many of these things spawning in here. Wow, why did I come through here? Alright, actually, you know what, guys? I don't want to have you guys watch my lag, so let me, I'm going to go AFK for a minute while the nether loads, and I will come right back. Alright, guys, it looks like it's getting back to normal, but man, if you look at the entity count, it's, which, in case you don't know, in the top left corner where it says Minecraft 14W28B, that's the snapshot we're playing in, the line underneath that says C:, and it's like 1900 and counting up 2000. Those are chunks, I believe, that are loaded. I'm not sure. Actually, that doesn't make sense. I'm not sure what that is. To the far right of that, there was it says E:, it's 15,200. Actually, it's counting down now. Those are entities. So that's why we are lagging like crazy. And it's every time I try and turn. And I'm not sure if that's the lava or what that is, but man, oh man, that is ugly. Now, the interesting thing about this is like the ultimate gold farm. I guess that's what we've kind of got here because, like I said, there is nothing out here anymore. You know, before we had like the weird stripiness, and I might have shown you this in the last video, I can't remember. But, man, all we've got now is lava and bedrock. Straight up bedrock. I don't know what that is. It'd be interesting maybe to get up to that and see. It could be gravel or something. I don't know. But, wowzers. The only place these guys can spawn are the areas that I've built. So I've got, as you can see, I built some cobblestone stuff out here that for whatever reason, when it decided to go all batshit crazy on me, it left the cobblestone that I placed, but anything that occurred naturally, blah, just got pooped on everywhere. So it's crazy, and I kept waiting for this lava to fall, man. I thought for sure, man. And it's interesting, you can see the stripes, I guess, still in here where the lava is. I thought for sure that this stuff would start pouring down on me, kind of like the streams here are doing. And so I built, when I was building this thing back in, I built an area so I would be safe from it, thinking for sure that I was going to have a big nasty lava flow covering the whole world, but I don't. And maybe that's what's causing the lag, is maybe it is falling, I don't know. But it is totally kooky. I'd be interested to break out there, but I don't want to break my glass anymore. So alright, so there you go, there's our goofy nether that we can't really ever use. And incidentally, I did come in here when I was in creative mode, and I flew, I think all 4 cardinal directions as far as I could, to see if maybe they were just unloaded chunks that would load in and give us some cool stuff, but no, there's absolutely nothing in this corrupt nether. So it's really wacky. And the other thing that's interesting to me is when I come back through here, every single time I've come through, I've had these dingbats kind of hanging out in here waiting for me, kind of wanting to party or something, I don't know. So, alright, I guess we've gotten the enchanter achievement. Woohoo! Let's party like it's something worth partying over. I've showed you guys the trees. I've showed you the goofy, corrupt mine, I guess, MC Edit world that I was able to build. This is all goofy, cracked up craziness too. I guess that's one other thing to note. When I rebuilt the world, if I do this, can I get back up? I think I can. We'll figure it out, right? I'll find a way. In this world, as you recall, how crazy all our sand looks, how uneven it all is. When I rebuilt the world, this was all nice and smooth down there. So yeah, I don't know what the dealio is. I was probably premature in selecting this to play in, but I really was just blown away by the eye candy of it all, if you guys didn't notice. So I still think it was worth it. I've had fun goofing around with this. I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little frustrated that that the world did poop on us like that. But yeah, leave me some comments. Let me know what you want to see. If you want, I can continue to play in here, exactly where we are, and we can just explore a treeless world and still build some cool stuff. I don't think the I don't think the ores or anything like that have been affected, so I think it's still a playable world. Other than we won't have we won't really have anything in the Nether. So some point in time we will either hit a brick wall with our ability to find anything new or to go to the end, for example, or we won't, and we'll just go ahead and we'll go into creative mode temporarily. If we're still playing in this world at the time, we'll just go in creative mode temporarily, and we will get rid of these eggs, create chickens somewhere way down below. Now we'll create some stuff so that we can see if this corrupted world even has a end fortress or anything like that. But like I said, the other option is I go into the other world and play in creative mode or with the dark patches, or we go in the other world with the dark patches and we move somewhere that doesn't have dark patches. So I'm easy peasy lemon squeezy either way. I think it could be fun to still explore and goof around with you guys. So leave me some comments, leave me a like if you liked this craziness for some reason, and yeah, in the meantime, let me know what you want me to do and I will kind of go from there. So take it easy, and I will catch you guys next time.